Hello everyone, today I want to introduce my project Summary AI. For the first part, we want to have a look about the task analysis. Our problem is how we can help the user intelligently select wine based on their personal taste and occasion and budget. And the key tasks is their user input collection, data processing, recommendation, results presentation, and feedback, and also sure for transparency and explainability. The basic task flow like the table shows, and also the steps, the user action, system response, and what is the challenge there. For example, like the first steps, the user action is input reference, and the system will pass and interpret the input, and the challenge there will be user input may be incompletely. And for the task analysis, we are thinking about how to simplify the task flow. For example, for the guided input, we can use a conversational interface to guide the user step by step. Another example is there maybe have some preset scenarios like offer the templates like a date night or family dinner. Also, there have some other examples for the recommendation, explanation, feedback loop design. And how to improve our user experience. And we can consider use visual recommendations, real-time interaction, sure also multimodal input, like support voice or image input. And the part 2, we will introduce the user experience design. How users interact with the solution, we consider to use the conversational interface like apps or web platform. And the user gives something like their test performance, whether they like more dry or sweet, and also some others like a budget or which kind of food they like to pairing. And so, if the input submit, and then the AI will give them a list of wine recommendations, and also will be explained why it is selected. And the user can view some details and provide feedback and save some favors. The system adapts over time based on the user feedback, create a personality wine discovery experience. Also, there will have some considerations in the AI project design. For example, for the guide input, instead of a free-form test, we will use some structured question. Or like scenarios templates, we will use a quick start option like a dinner with friends or holiday gift, simply input. For the model transparency, planable recommendations. Like each wine suggestion includes a short natural language explanation, orange infos, and trust signals, and communication uncertainty. We can consider the recommendations include something like best match labels or alternatives options. If the system is unsure, it offers multiple choice. For the part 3, privacy considerations. The summary AI system, which kind of data will be used, is like user preference information, behavior data, and also device and location data. However, they raise the several privacy concerns, like data sensitivity, storage and access control, and also user consent and transparency. Sure, the privacy laws is dependent on the regions like this table shows, and also the compliance strategy include like user authorization mechanism and data anonymization. And in the last part, we want to introduce some idea about the ethical. And there could have some different barriers, like training data barriers, user feedback loops, and culture barriers, and also algorithm barriers. Sure, we want to get our ethical goals for the AI project. For example, for the fairness, we can use the different data resources like user by review and user preference from different space, culture, and price level, and also we can fix any unfair patterns for help us. Sure, also for accountabilities and transparency also will be considered. And hope you like it. Thank you for watching.